Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Friday, October 3rd, 2025. Let's see what's happening this morning. And I was thinking there would be a 2-day sell-off, and I was dead wrong about that. The dip buyers rushed back into gold, up $14 this morning to 3,869, and then flooded back into silver, up 78 cents to 47.70. The futures market is what is really amazing here. We've got futures up $1.22 to 47.58. December futures, spot 47.70. So we are inverted between the futures and the spot price. Let me see if I can get a better view of that. Uh-oh, what happened? Let me see if I can get a better view of that on TradingView on CME. Maybe there's something wrong with that chart. CME group, I'm going to go to December, which I believe is the front month futures. Let's go to quotes. And here we go. Yeah, December futures 47.67. Live spot price 47.70. Well, almost parity. One of these numbers is going to change by quite a bit, and it looks like spot price wants to go higher. I think futures may follow. We've got some amazing moves in the market this morning. Gold silver ratio plummeting back down with an 80 handle. So silver outpacing gold. 10-year yield unchanged. We've got the dollar down a hair to 97.74. All the Fed heads are speaking. With the government closed down, the labor report is not available, but we're pushing the economy lower here, I think, hoping to get lower long-term rates. Copper, another story of the day, up over $5 to 503 in the futures market, I believe that is. So copper can't be stopped. There was some news on CNBC this morning regarding a $20 billion investment in strategic minerals, shipbuilding, critical minerals, etc. We have got platinum up $26, reversing yesterday's carnage, up over 1,600 in the futures market, marching higher, I think, to 1,800, but look at that chart there. Wow, that is something. Base metals also catching a bid. The base metal fund that I own, DBB, which I purchased at $19.11, is now at $20.86, up 20 cents this morning. Zinc, lead, etc. GDX trying to recoup some of the losses yesterday, up 6 cents to 77.16. SIL up 45 cents to 71.70, but took a very big hit yesterday. I think that was yesterday. It was down, a couple $3. So people saw the top coming off silver and they got out of Dodge on the SIL. But coming back up today, will it bounce to a lower high or still keep going? We'll have to see. There seem to be a lot of buyers in the silver market. In the economic calendar, today is Friday and is just basically Fed heads, and I don't think we'll have any releases from the federal government. So we are winging it today. Will it be a sell-off Friday, or will today be the day that silver makes its big move? I don't know. In the pre-markets, we are at 53 on the Fear Greed Index, neutral. Dow futures up either 57 or 87, I can't see the number. S&P up 5, NASDAQ up 12, Bitcoin busting a move. It was over 120,000, and now it is still over 120,000, moving, I guess, up to about 123, down $74 at the moment. Before we get on to the best deals I can find anywhere on the internet, I am on bestsilvergolddeals.com. Feel free to click over there. It's totally free. Welcome, new members, subscribers, and just passing by. And I always greatly appreciate a thumbs up. I thought instead of the question of the day, I would just take a look at silver, this silver chart here. And now, forgive me, I'm on the SLV, which is an easier chart for me to view and simpler, but just looking at where we have come since 2011 and now in 2025, it took us a long time to get back up to 47, 48, $49. Eventually, he seems to want to kiss 50. I'm a little concerned about the RSI being so high here. However, it looks like there is opportunity for a lot more volume in the SLV anyway, and a lot of retail investors coming into this paper market here, SLV, GLD. And I'm noticing how big the green bar was on the blow off top, and I think you want to watch for the blow off top because it will retrace after it does that. But we are more, seems like we are at the beginning of the move if you really look at the volume of the green volume candles here as we push up to 50. So highly extended, big green bars here, but I think it seems like we may have a move over 50 coming before we have our blow off top. Will that be at 60, 70, 80? I'm not sure. Will we have another pullback? But with the dip buyers coming in and buying with no help from China during their national holiday, gosh, it seems like we may be headed over 50. You decide. I can't know the future, but that looks like it could push higher. Boy, go figure. Okay, and I don't really know. I'm not an expert chart reader, but seems like we have a little room to go there in the silver market, which could mean a lot of room once we get over 50. I'm not going to do too much in the gold today. Things very similar to yesterday. A 1/10 gold eagle at bullion exchanges, 415. A 1/4 ounce gold eagle is 1,027 at Monument Metals. And a $5 commemorative, a little less than a 1/4 ounce of gold, is $9.47. I hear you guys are enjoying those. Good alternative to the 1/4 ounce gold eagle if you want to save some money. Let's just do a buffalo this morning, and they are 4,042 at bullion exchanges. Where else do we want to go here today? A Krugerrand is your alternative to expensive gold, 3,899 at bullion exchanges, and I'm just going to go faster here. Silver Eagle can be had at Monument Metals for $50.80. Any quantity pricing, everything I show you is brilliant uncirculated, unless I say otherwise or they fool me. The Cull deal is sold out. That was a pretty good deal yesterday. Hopefully you pick some of those up. I am still very cautious here, and I would allocate gradually into this market. I still think we could see a 44 handle on silver. We could see a pullback on gold, but it is not likely to be very severe. If you don't know what to buy, you could favor gold over silver here and have much less downside. Silver is going into FOMO mode. All right, the article I want to point out to you this morning is, I actually heard this on CNBC from Kyle Bass, who is Mr. War, and he was talking about the $20 billion private sector investment that the White House is making in shipbuilding, critical minerals, and enhancing our shipping dominance, bringing manufacturing back to America. Now, this sounds like a good thing all the way across the board, and I think you ought to take note of copper, silver, critical minerals, steel, etc. I think it's really something. You can read this article here. I may not have found the right article, but $20 billion investment into manufacturing things that float and go boom is definitely going to put a tailwind behind materials, including copper and silver. Gold is primarily, well, you know what gold is. It ain't that story. Gold is money, basically. Silver is part money and part industrial metal. And the refiners are refining it as fast as they can. Everything you're selling to the dealers, or most of it anyway, is going right into 1,000-ounce bars and getting shipped off to be sold into industry. That is the demand. But when the investors and the stackers come back in earnest, we can see this market explode. And it looks like FOMO is coming back from the number of sold out listings I saw this morning. Here's a new listing for Maples over at Safe Haven Metals. They are slow, and who knows when this will come up. 51 bucks for a silver BU silver maple at Safe Haven, and a kangaroo can be had for again, bullion exchanges sold out on these, I believe, and now we're over at Janky Safe Haven Metals website. 50.59 for a silver kangaroo. Let's keep going here. All right, and the gold sunflower is back up at the U.S. Mint, and they have re-released a lot of them. So I don't know what they're doing over there. Very, very confusing. But anyway, if you needed a gold sunflower, you can get it, and it is about $500 more expensive than it was when it was first released. Okay, over at Costco, if you're looking for cheap silver and gold, and you got an executive club membership and a 2% rebate credit card, you can pick up the silver bar for $5.09 and the gold bar for $39.59 and get 4% off of those and get a better deal. Okay, got to buy cheap, right? Might as well be cheap. Silver junk is 34.18 times face. Holy mackerel. In a large lot, it is 33.74 times face. They say that's below spot. It's probably right about at spot. I didn't check the Merc listing, but if you want Mercs, you can get those for 34.4 times face. This is a $5 listing, but why buy Mercs? I don't recall if I answered this yesterday or not, but when the premiums come back to junk, you'll see an expansion of the premiums and a differentiation between things that are numismatic or partially numismatic, like Mercs, like half dollars, Benjamin half dollars. Even half dollars will garner a larger premium than dimes. Dimes will garner a larger premium than quarters. It kind of moves like that. So if you want to buy the best of the best, I'd get the bags of Mercs. But they're probably cheaper on eBay. Okay, let's see if the silver maple is still up. Now, I saw a dealer selling this for over $100. You can buy it here for 97 bucks, and I believe I'll be getting mine today to show you, maybe tomorrow. Let's see, and let's keep going here. See, here's a 2-ounce Canadian maple coin. This is 104. Why would you buy that unless you like the goose? Okay, fair enough. But that's unlimited. I'd get that 2-ounce maple over the goose. A kilo is 1,572. Oh my God. A 100-ounce bar is 4,854 at Safe Haven Metals. People cleaning out the bigger dealers, and other people kind of going to the smaller dealers to try to get what was on the big dealers. Let's see. Let's keep moving here. Kilo Kook. I don't know if these are still in stock. 1,606 for a Kilo Kook in capsule. You may get a cracked capsule. Some people have, but 1,606 versus best price for a random kilo, 1,572. Only 30 bucks more for a Perth Mint kilo coin. Okay, we'll probably do better on eBay. And I was told today that if you're trying to subscribe to the limited edition silver proof set for 2025, you see it will add to my bag, and I already have one of these subscribed. But someone said you have to have 3 orders in order to subscribe to this product. I have never heard such a thing. Let's see if we can find it here. How does subscription? I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. I don't know anything about that, but that may be why you're not able to subscribe to that. I think this will be a blowout set with last year of some of the coins in there. Very nice. Okay, now we're on eBay. We're going to try to find better prices using our PayPal credit card, American Express Everyday Cash. Why those cards? Because they pay 3% hard money back when you check out through PayPal. Links on my website. Let's go on here to Silver Eagles. All right, we've got Cull Eagles at 56 a coin, 54.50 out the door. We have BU Eagles from a big seller, 10.25, no shipping. He's only got one, And these look like 2012s. What do they look like? Here we go. Let's get a better picture. Those look okay to me. Those look okay to me. So that would be 51 and about 49.50 out the door for this lot of Silver Eagles. 49.50 versus the dealer 50.77. You save $1.20 on those Eagles. Let's keep going to a large lot. Large lot of Eagles, 51.36, about under $50 on the large lot. The small lot is cheaper. There we go. And let's do the maples this morning. I got to revise my grid again. $12.50 for a tube of maples will get you to $12.50. Look, a full $100 off my grid. $12.50. Well, if we go back to $10.50, 40.74. My God, that'd be like 48 something for maples. Gee, Merry Christmas. How about Britannia's? Britannia's as cheap as $12.50. He'll take a best offer. Can't we beat $12.50? My God, for a tube of maples or kangaroos. $12.66. That's worse. Krugerrands are $12.74. That's worse. Let's go back to the Britannias. And this gentleman here, who is a mid-size seller with a 100% feedback, he'll take a best offer. So there you go. They're Britannias. They're 2018. They look to be sealed. They are from BGASC, not my favorite seller. So you'll have to get a good look at those when you pop open that tube. Anyway, $12.50, I don't know, maybe you could shoot him an offer of $1,200 and score a deal on some 2018 Britannias. But Britannias have been known to spot, so be careful with that one. Okay, we've got junk. Can we get $2 under spot this morning? Here we got, same one I think I showed you yesterday. Oh, here's Walker's at $3.35. Free shipping, no, 8 feedback seller. I don't want you. $3.33 from a big seller. Dimes, okay, just rosies, and they look to be unadulterated. He's going to have $5 shipping, $3.38. Out. Oh, he's away. Let's find another one. $3.39 from a big seller. Call that 34 times face. That'd be about $32.70. Times face, out the door, 32.70 divided by 0.715 is going to give you 45.73 melt on that against a spot price of 47.60. See, $2 under on that one. So as you go through these, I appreciate it if you click my links to get onto eBay, and you'll have the same sorts that I'm using here, lowest to highest, eliminate the zero feedbacks and the scams, and then pick your poison. But you can beat the hell out of the dealer price on junk. And if you're not getting junk for $1.50 to $2 under spot, you're paying too much. Oh, let's see what the Mercs are selling for. Might be a good time to pick up Mercs. 35 times face. That would be about 34 times face on a big bag of Mercs from bullion.com. 34 divided by 0.715 equals 47.55. Spot is 47. Look, Mercs at spot. Yeah. Well, of course, that you're paying $2 more than you would for generic junk. But you could buy those all day long. If you know, when silver goes to 60, these Mercs will probably carry a $5 premium. I'm just saying, when junk comes back in stock, and they've been melting it, there won't be as much around when they get done. And if you want to get to a large lot of something like Morgan dollars, here you can just, oh no, how about peace dollars? Just type in peace at the top of the sort, and here you've got $100 face value of circulated. I would probably call those culls. Let's call those cull peace dollars. oh, $39.50. You take $150 off, you'd be at $3,800. For $100, you'd be at 38 times face for cull piece dollars, as opposed to the dealers, which are more like 33 times face. So you'd be paying up about $5 for a big lot of cull piece dollars, if that interests you and you have that much money. I'll skip the Carson Cities and the Morgans this morning. What's the Libertad going for? A roll of 2024s is $13.95. Now there are 25 in that pack there. Here's 23s for $1,500. The difference, lower mintage in 2023. Here is a roll of 23s for $1,800. Well, you get my gist here. So 25, I don't know, $13.95, 95 divided by 25. The first price would be $55 a lib, and we were picking these up in the 30s, I think. Wow. That's why I think Libertads, you probably ought to be selling them here rather than buying them, because there's a bit of FOMO in that market. Let's do the cheapest. Oh, how about the 5-ounce lib? I got to list mine. I do want to sell them. Bought a bunch of them. 2022 is $274. 2023 is $285. How about a 2024? I don't even see a 24 in here. Oh, okay. Any 24s? God, no. No 24s for sale. That's interesting. What is that, $100 profit on every coin? Wow, man. It always pays to watch the Libertads, and sometimes you just buy them when they come out. You hold your nose, you buy them, and you hope for the best. But you couldn't do that for the 2025s, unfortunately. For the kilos, here is a kilo from BGASC, $15.79, $45 off on that. You do the math. Our vintage bar, let's see, let's pick something small today. What do you say? Here's a Johnson Matthey 3-ounce bar. I'm not saying to buy this, but I love the maple leaf on that 3-ounce bar. The smaller bars have a higher premium than the bigger bars. You know that, right? If you walk into your LCS and they got a bunch of vintage bars, buy all the small ones, okay, before you buy the big ones. If you're buying 100-ounce bars, buy the 50-ounce before you buy the 100-ounce. Just looking for weird stuff. Here is an Academy bar, Odd Weight Academy. That would be an old one. Nothing special about that, but it is pricey, isn't it? What else we got here? Let's go off the charts a little bit. Let's go to the bottom. All right. Ooh, here we got a Bach. That's a good bar for $6.50. Here's an Engelhard. Boy, I have a friend that picked up a 100-ounce Engelhard the other day. Really, really cheap. Beautiful bar. Man, you could be buying vintage bars here up the kazoo. Now, I'm not saying pay up $6.49 for a 5-ounce bar, but oh, look at that. Is that not pretty? Is that not, and I tell you, is that not pretty? 60,000 serial number, 5-ounce Engelhard. Whew, man. I don't know if that's cheap or not, but you can really expand your vintage bar collection here, unless you're old like me and I'm reducing my collection. Make friends with somebody old, and maybe you'll make a deal. Let's see. Here we have 1-ounce rounds, silver rounds going for as cheap as about. Is this guy here? Elemental. Those rounds melt very well. And here you can get as many as you want from a mid-sized seller with fair feedback. $48.25 on these, but $150 off would put you at $47.50. 48.25, 147.25, 46.75. Well under melt on 1-ounce rounds. Okay, right there. If you guys want to pour silver, that'd be the listing to buy. Under spot, well under spot. How about a smaller lot, 20-ounce lot of rounds, $9.75. Oh, I have trouble with that math. What is that? 49.48 out the door, 47.50, 48 out the door, something like that. How about a big old 100-ounce bar? Now, yeah, look for the vintage bars in here, guys. You'll pay almost nothing extra. But if you just want a cheap 100-ounce bar, here is a JBR bar, 47.50, 46 out the door. That's about $1.50 under. Let's find something neat. Oh, here's a Johnson Matthey bar, about 47 out the door. 400 feedback seller. Johnson Matthey's carry a higher buyback premium at some of the big dealers or mid-sized dealers. I promised to tell you about selling silver. I'll get to that eventually. I'm done selling. Okay, and I'm just watching. Let's see, reduce the stack a little bit, not as much as I thought, but anyway, raise some cash flow, and that's how you do it. And if it goes back down, I'll be happy. If it goes up, I've still got a lot. Let's see, secondary market bars, 48, Johnson Matthey. Here's an old Engelhard, another old Engelhard. What is this? OPM bar, another Engelhard. Here's another, all the Engelhards coming out. There is a pressed Engelhard. There's a Johnson Matthey. That looks older. Yeah. What is this one? 20-ounce bar? No. What does it say? Oh, I'm looking at it upside down. I don't know. Let's see. Let's keep looking. What's this one? Westway bar. What else we got? Anything? Oh, here's an Engelhard, pressed Engelhard in the plastic wrapper. He is going to show us the bar, isn't he? Look at that. Just like the day it was brand new. Look at that. He'll take a best offer. I don't know. Offer him 49. Get it out the door at 47. You'd be under spot on a big pressed Engelhard. RCM bars can carry a higher buyback as well. Here's another old Engelhard. That one's a little beat up. That's poured. Is that a low serial number? I don't know. Interesting bubble back 100-ounce bar. Okay, let's keep going here. And if you want to get a tube of BU Peace dollars, 852, 420, minus 3%. A tube of Morgans, let's see. These are BU to fine. He's having trouble selling those. The pure BU plus. All right, man. BU plus. He's got credibility. He's 100%. He's got $15 shipping. BU plus Morgans. He wants us to believe that these are right out of a tube. And you know, Morgans didn't come in tubes. They came in bags, just so you know. So if you ever see a sealed tube of Morgans, you have to question where the hell did that come from. But these are 1921s. Hard to tell what you'll get, but 850. Get those out the door, a little over $40 for a BU 2021 Morgan if you want to stack the good stuff. A little value there. Okay, moving on to gold. We'll do 1/10 gold. If you just want to pick up some gold, that's about $400 minus rebates. 1/10 gold eagle. We've been getting good deals on eagles lately, guys. 421 minus $16, close to 400 on a 1/10 gold eagle. Check the price from the dealer. You'll see what's cheaper. A 1/4-ounce gold eagle is going. These have been in the slab lately. And I have been blown away by the proof coins selling for less than the BU coins. I don't know, 1041, and that would be about 1010 out the door. For the 1/4 ounce, let's go to the 1/2 ounce. Maybe it was the 1/2 ounce that they were selling the proofs. This is a 90 feedback seller. And $4 shipping, 90 feedback seller. There's a booby prize, MS69. Okay, I don't know. I wouldn't typically buy from a 90 feedback seller, but if you're going to get a 1/2 ounce gold eagle at 1,040 out the door, 1,040 versus the dealer price. Where did it go? 1,040 versus 1/2 ounce eagle price. 1,040 versus 1,040. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's going on here? I'm sorry, 1,940. Pardon my mental glitch there. $1,940 versus $2,030. Look at that. You're going to save almost $100 on that half-ounce gold eagle. I'll show it to you again. Channel members, jump on this. And if something's wrong with that deal, you know, get eBay to make you whole. But you want to save $100? In the slab. What does this feedback look like? Got any recent feedback? Uh-oh. Item not as described. Seller arguing about the product. Okay, you are Gonzville, man. Sorry about that. No, I don't want that. Let's go on to a 1 ounce gold eagle. Doggone it, I thought we had a good one there. There's a platinum eagle. We don't want that. Remember, the Liberties are not a full ounce of gold. Liberty Bibbity is only going to give you 96.75 ounces. Here is a, oh, what's this one here? 2 feedback seller. Yeah, if you do the work, you can save some money. Now, here's a big seller, BGASC. They're going to send you a random gold eagle, likely going to be circulated because it's BGASC. You know, some dealers specialize in circulated stuff, and some dealers specialize in brilliant uncirculated stuff. And the ones that play around with the circulated stuff, BGASC, Pimbex, Kitco, Silver Gold Bull, you know, you got to be really careful buying from them. The ones that love the BU stuff are the bullion.com, AppMex, of course, bullion exchanges, Summit Metals. I really like the Summit Metals website for the quality of their products. So just keep that in mind as you buy. You may get a circulated eagle here, but it's $4,044, and you're going to get $160 off, put you at $39.50 on a gold eagle. $39.50. What are they charging on their website? They are charging $4,005, and this is Bullion Star. Never buy from them, but they are the cheapest this morning. So that's how you buy your gold eagles. If you have the unlimited credit card, guys, that's why PayPal is so useful to small guys and big guys, because you can get a $10,000 credit limit at PayPal. Anyway, that's why you do that. All right, and links on my website to those cards. I am, where am I? 4,067. You're going to get a 39. That's let's see, 3 times 4. No, $120 off. Puts you at 39.40 on a gold buffalo. Check my math. I'm getting a little blurry headed here. 39.40 versus, and the tabs are getting too small. 39.40 versus dealer price 40.53. There's a $100 savings on a buffalo. But do check me, okay? I got to wrap this up because I can barely see anymore. Here's the multi-pack of platinum, and that is going for $15.29. We bought ours in the 1200s, and platinum on a tear here. I think it's going to go to 1800. Stuff in my eBay store, if you like that, the bars I pour. Anybody that is looking for a silver skull this month for Halloween, you channel members, remind me who you are. Send me an email if you're still waiting on yours. I have a couple left, and they look like this. These guys right here. Yeah, man. It's an interesting finish on these. I did something unusual this time. Okay, let's keep going here. And Precious Metals Verifier, great tool. Vacuum sealer, you got to get a vacuum sealer. Don't let your silver tarnish, guys. Keep it shiny and bright. Be easy to sell that way. Devil Forge, if you're pouring silver, get those 100-ounce bars for $1 or $2 under spot. Make yourself some silver shot. You can sell it on eBay at a $3, $4 premium. Or you can pour your own bars. The Amex card, this link will take you to the Everyday Cash card. You make you nothing but money on that card. The PayPal card, same thing. 3% cash back only when you check out through PayPal. Did you know it works at the U.S. Mint? If you're buying that gold sunflower this morning, plopping down $5,000, why don't you get $150 back from PayPal? Okay, that's a card you need. And other cards I like a lot. I'm just going to wrap it up there. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate the community. I really appreciate the members. Thank you, each and every one of you guys, and all the things you do for me. And hopefully I pay it back. You guys have a great day. Bye now.